right, so here's a video to try to find a new mechanic. We really need technicians here, all right? The problem is I've hired and fired about 30 guys in 2 years because most guys work like animals. We don't. For instance, look at that fender cover we have. Specially made, very expensive. We buy good stuff to protect customers' vehicle. You know, a car comes in like this. The last thing a guy wants to do is see this on the door. This is actually the customer who's going to get yelled at for this. But if you look really hard, you will see a mark from him kicking the door as he gets in and out of the car. All right? When we get in and out of a car, we don't kick door panels, we don't kick seats. We don't sit on the edge in the bolster. We sit in the middle of the seat. And we don't start moving stuff around in the car. Maybe I'm asking too much, but if you can relate to that and you're a good technician, please, if you're willing to commute or get here to Long Island, please call me. At any rate, not only do we throw a fender well cover on the car, a fender cover, we actually cover it in plastic also, because it's the right thing to do. A car this clean, this nice, deserves to be taken care of the right way. Now, we very rarely work on these cars. I try to deter these cars because some people have too high expectations and expect things for a little money. Well, no. On these cars I charge, and I charge well, because who around here is doing it? Very few. Very few. And who's doing it like this? Barely any. Anyway, right now the shop is a total mess. It's upside down. And it's because in the back room here, if you've seen the other videos, we're setting up and building the custom fabrication area for race cars and custom work. And right now it's upside down. I'd love to walk on the paint and start showing you what we got going on in the back machine shop, but that's just not happening. Seriously, I'm looking for mechanics and or technicians. The custom stuff is on a back burner. The plan is to finish this room and get it turnkey. Get some of the projects finished that I have laying around, and once these projects are done, move on to customers' work. But again, right now, everything's upside down. So if anyone out there thinks they have what it takes to work here and earn a nice wage and do the right thing, could you answer the phone? Jesus Christ. Please, give me a call. People think I'm hard to work for. I'm not if you do your job. If you don't do your job, then I'm hard to work for. But we do work. You know, rebuilding a BMW V10 engine in-house is not uncommon over here. We do all Europeans. We do very little American and Asian, unless it's going to be that custom stuff. And I don't need Joe Blow beating his chest. I got tattoos all over my face and piercings everywhere, and I'm a Joe Blow custom car guy, and I can do everything. And then he shows up and he can't. But if Joe Blow can do everything, that's great too. But again, I'm looking for a European auto tech to fit into the mix. But at this shop, I can assure you, you will see everything. Everything. You name it, we do it. We do everything. So anybody out there needs a job, mechanic. We're here in Freeport, Pitbull Motors Inc. Look us up, Google us. I need a guy who can work and get the job done. I need a real good solid B, and by meaning a B tech, I mean a guy who could do timing belts, no problem, head gaskets, no problem, engines in and out, no problem, transmissions in and out, no problem. You know, B guy, nut and bolt B guy. I know out there, people think that's an A-tech's job. It's not. Diagnostics is a big part of an A-tech's job. And we do a lot of that here also. But I'm at the point now where all of the businesses like this are pretty much dying out around me. I'm the last guy left standing that I know of that works like this. And I can't find good, competent employees. You know, it's a shame. I watch a lot of good guys go out of business because they can't find employees. And that sucks. I don't want to be one of those guys. I want to be the guy who reaps the benefits of the turnaround when everybody's done and gone, who can handle the workload. And I'm about to buy this building and do a lot of crazy stuff with it. So things are going to get better, nicer, cleaner, more organized. But this is what we work on. This is what we do. You name it. It's German. We do it. So if anybody out there wants a job, do not hesitate to look me up, because I am so desperate for good mechanics. I realized locally at this point, most of them are busy at other jobs. Now, my guys have been with me for many years. My senior guy just left. He was with me about 8 years. It was just time to move on, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. As a matter of fact, he's getting burnt out here, so it's better for me and him that he left. So I'm reaching out to YouTube. If there's a good technician who will come to Freeport to work and will do the right thing, who's honest, who's not a jerk off, please give us a call.